Jesuit Baseball on Nash Icon 106.1 FM and on the web at NashFM1061.com and at CrescentCitySports.com. Jesuit Baseball is presented by Jesuit High School, 2133 Bank Street in New Orleans. Go to JesuitNola.org for more information. Now let's take you to the ballpark for the call of the game with Cumulus Sports Director Ken Trahan of CrescentCitySports.com, along with Danny Ream.
From Pat Kennelly Diamond at Alumni Field in Hammond, it's Jesuit Blue Jays baseball, as this evening the Blue Jays, the 5th seed in Division I, take on the Catholic Bears of Baton Rouge, the number 1 seed, here in the Division I semifinals. And a pleasant good evening to you, Ken Trahan, joined by the coach Danny Ream on another warm but nice night here for the second semifinal game in Division I, as we get set for a good rivalry to be renewed. In case you missed game 1 earlier today, here on CrescentCitySports.com and Nash Icon 106.1 FM, the John Curtis Christian Patriots rallied with 3 runs in the 5th inning, overcame Brother Martin to win it 3-2. The Patriots are on to the state championship game on Saturday night at 7 p.m. against the winner of this contest. Well, you look at these two teams, Jesuit, the visiting team, coming in at 23-13 under Kenny Goodlett, and the Blue Jays. It's been an interesting year, Danny. The numbers look good. At times they didn't play so well, but this is a good team. They were only 6-6 in their league, which is a little bit misleading because it's a good baseball team.
Yeah, it is. It's a team that knows how to win the big one. A lot of these guys were a big part and big factors in last year's Division I state championship. So a lot of these guys have experience at this point in the postseason. And, they picked up a lot of momentum with that win over Byrd. They lost the first game of that series and came back and had to win a doubleheader on the road on Saturday. So this Jesuit team feels some momentum from that. They feel a lot of confidence from that. And they feel like they're coming into this possibly playing the best baseball that they have played this year.
Well, it's a defending state champion. This is the best program in Louisiana historically. 21 state championships, most ever in Louisiana history. Most runner-ups, too, I might add, in Louisiana history. So it's that program. They expect to win. That is who they are. And they are here tonight to try to beat an extremely talented opponent, the Catholic Bears of Brad Bass, 29-7, the number 1 seed overall. And it's eye-popping when you have, count them, 11 players committed to play at the next level. That's what this Catholic team possesses.
Well, you're going to see outstanding players all over the diamond for Catholic. Catholic's one of the top programs in the state year in and year out, and they know how to win at this point in the postseason as well. So you've got really, it's 2 heavyweights. They're going to be trading blows throughout the course of the night, and the team that wins is probably going to be the team that plays the cleanest baseball, that doesn't beat themselves, the team that gets clutch hits, the team that gets 2-out hits, the team that stays away from creating innings for the opponent, all the things that, go into whether you win or lose a baseball game. You're going to see that here tonight because both of these teams are very good. They're playing well. They're putting good arms on the mound, and it's going to be a big-time heavyweight battle tonight.
Jesuit High School would like to thank the following partners for their support of Jesuit events throughout the year: Acme Oyster House, the Asby Fund, Banner Chevrolet and Banner Ford, Bent Marine and Bent's RV, Capital One, Alice and Tony Siblich, Darnis Gouvion and Associates, Drago's, home of the original Charbroil oyster, Eustis Insurance and Benefits, a Marsh McLennan agency, First Bank and Trust, a division of Bank Plus, First Horizon Bank, Hancock Whitney, the Lemoyne Company, Loop Photography and Video, Massey's Outfitters, Oxner Health, Reliance Cycling, Ryan Goatee General Contractors LLC, the Sonino family, Dr. Sean Weiss, Facial Plastic Surgery, and also Janet and John Ryan. Bless him. Special thanks to all for their special support of Jesuit High School. Well, these two teams played each other last year, a game we did at John Ryan Stadium. Jesuit beat Catholic 8-6 a year ago. Holden Hess actually pitched in that game, and he's pitching tonight. Catholic did well against him, by the way. And overall, though, if you look at what's happened in the playoffs most recently, Catholic's been the dominant program against Jesuit. Swept Jesuit in 2 games in the 2016 5A quarterfinals in Baton Rouge. They defeated Jesuit 8-3 in the 2013 regional round and beat the Blue Jays 9-8 in the regional round of the 2010 playoffs. So that's been the case. Now Jesuit beat Catholic 4-1 in the 2008 semifinal. So they do have a history between these two programs.
Yeah, when they run into each other, it's usually a big game in the postseason and a game that really means something. And it's created a nice little rivalry between Jesuit and Catholic High. Catholic High under Brad Bass has really stepped up their program and really put themselves in a position to where they're in the conversation about a state championship year in and year out. And Jesuit's right there again.
We'll take a time out here when we return the starting lineups in the first pitch from southeastern Louisiana. This is Jesuit Blue Jays baseball on 106.1 FM, Nash Icon, and at CrescentCitySports.com.
We are 106.1 Nash Icon, WRKN, Picayune, New Orleans.
Kent Trahan with Danny Ream from southeastern Louisiana as we get set for baseball. Teams are being introduced. We'll have the starting lineups for you momentarily to get this one started. Should expect the national anthem to come along as well. Jesuit will be in there. Well, we know what Jesuit's wearing. What do we need to say? The pinstripes, the Blue Jays.
One and only.
Blue pinstripes, blue numerals, blue caps, and blue stockings. Catholic High, pinstripe pants, by the way, but they have black tops with the orange numerals trimmed in white and the black caps as well. The lights are on here at Pat Kennedy Diamond Alumni Field to get this one started. Ken Trahan along with Danny Ream, Jesuit class of 2000. Sounds right. There you go. I still got it.
Yeah.
I remember these
impressive.
things. I got it. I figured it out. That's right. I was, high school class of those.
We don't need to go there.
It's all good, man. No problem. Just don't go find the yearbooks, whatever you do. So that's all good. So the players have stand on the baseline now after taking the field. By the way, the umpires are from the Lafayette Association in this one. And at home plate, it's Jacob Prejean, first base, Kevin Domang, and Trent Boudreau is at third base, all assigned by the Lafayette Association. And we get our prayer and then the national anthem.
Loving God, we thank you for the opportunity to come together tonight in the spirit of competition. We are grateful for all that you have given us, but especially tonight for the gifts and talents you've given our athletes. Inspire these young men to compete to the best of their abilities to represent their schools with honor and integrity. As they take the field, protect them from injury and keep them free from the temptation to go beyond good sportsmanship. Allow the fans to get a source of encouragement for their team as they embody the pride they have in their school as well as respect they have for their opponents. But most importantly, fill each of us with the desire and determination to what it is you have called us to do, united through our love for you and for each other. We pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus, our Savior and brother. Amen. Ignatius of Loyola, Mator Coriace. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Crowd forming, as you can hear, here at Southeastern Louisiana. Ken Trahan, Danny Ream, Rudy Dixon in studio producing on Nash Icon, and it's Matt Merritt and Ethan Porter taking care of business for Crescent City Sports. Starting lineup for Jesuit: William Good leads off at second base, James Bendick is at third base, Luke Brandow the catcher, Holden Hess the pitcher is the cleanup hitter, Hunter Ufnak the DH bats fifth, it's Bronson Goebel in right field hitting sixth, Odie Oquan at shortstop, it's Kanan Clayton at first base, and Keith Pittman is in left field. Scout Hughes is playing center field, not batting. It's Good, Bendick, Brandow, Hess, Ufnak, Goebel, Oquan, Clayton, and Pittman. Hughes in center field. For the Catholic Bears, leading off at second base, Ben Robichaux. C.J. Sturriali is the center fielder. Trip Dodson at right field. It's Prescott Marsh cleaning up at first base. Clayton Forshaw does the catching. Daniel Harden is the DH. Dalton Wilson plays left field. Cole Cranford will play third base, and Matthew Reinholtz is at shortstop. Robichaux, Sturriali, and Dobson. Marsh, Forshaw, and Harden. Wilson, Cranford, and Reinholtz. On the mound is a very good left-hander. Harris Waghalter gets the ball for Catholic here in this semifinal game. Waghalter, lefty, 6'1", 155, a junior, and he's been nothing short of terrific this year. He is 6-1 with a 1.36 earned run average, 9 appearances, 8 starts, has a save out of the bullpen. Waghalter, 46 in the third innings, only 30 hits allowed, 14 runs, just 9 earned. He's walked 17, struck out 39. He's hit 6 batters, barely over a 1 whip. So he's tough, Danny. Good pitcher.
Yeah, Jesuit's going to have their hands full tonight, so they're going to have quality at-bats up and down the lineup, have a plan of attack against a lefty. The last thing you want to do is try to pull that left-hander. You want to think gap to gap, back through the middle of the field. Make sure you're doing a good job of staying on the baseball. Let's see if the Jesuit hitters can get that done.
William Good will lead it off. Just back from injury, just in time. Boy, they need him. He's very good. Good is good. First pitch of the ball game. That's an off-speed pitch high at 6:58, starting a couple of minutes early. 1-0 to Good. 310, no homers, 21 RBI on the year. The 1-0 pitch. That's a hot one down. It's 2-0. It's a good boy. He's such a good player. They got him back just in time, and he's a good two-way player. Good pitcher, too. 2-0 is fouled back. He got a pitch out over the plate. Hacks it back to the netting. It's 2-1. As mentioned, lights on to start the game here. It's been warm all day here, and it still is. More on that in a moment. 2 balls and a strike, and another pitch to Good. Changeup ripped, caught by the third baseman. Good, he hit the daylights out of it. Lines to Cranford at third. Round number 1.
Nice play by the Catholic High third baseman Cranford. That ball was hit about as hard as you could hit it, just right at him.
James Bendick will bat. .330 hitter, no homers, and 14 RBI for James, a senior. 5'11", 185, righty swinger. Swings and fouls it back. Pitch out over the plate and up in the zone.
That was a nice job by Good of getting ahead in the count, forcing the pitcher to come to him, getting a good pitch, and really hitting it hard, just right at him.
The 0-1, off-speed beat on the ground foul, and it's 0-2 to Bendick. Weather at game time, clear skies, 86 degrees. Humidity 61%. The wind is negligible out of the southeast at 4. 0-2 pitch. Off speed. Struck him out looking. Bendeck wasn't looking for it. He's gone on strikes, round number 2. That off speed pitch is a really slow pitch.
It is. It's a 12-6 breaking ball. A lot of depth for the break of that pitch. And on that one against Bendeck, he put it right on the inside part of the plate. That was a tough pitch to handle for a right-handed hitter.
The rain we're supposed to get is now scheduled to arrive closer to 9 as a strike call, which is one of the reasons they started maybe a couple of minutes early. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Foul back. It's 0-2. As quickly, Luke Brandau's in the hole. Brandau 340, a homer, 18 RBI. That's the book on this pitcher. He'll work quickly and throw strikes, and you better be ready to hit. He's ready to pitch as soon as you step in. 0-2 the count. Next pitch is on the way. Swing and a miss. 1 inning for Waghalter. Sets him down in order. We enter the bottom of the first. Catholic to the plate with no score. Back in a moment here on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. Blue Jays on the field in the bottom of the first. Pittman left, Hughes center, Goebel right. Bendick at third, Oakland short. Good at second, Clayton at first. Brandau catching on the mound as the right-hander Holden Hess. Outstanding two-way player for the Blue Jays and a trilogy family at Jesuit. 6'4", 220-pound senior. Hess is committed to ULM. Holden Hess on the year has pitched well, as mentioned. He's 5-2 with a 2.14 earned run average. 52 and a third innings pitched for Hess on the season. He's allowed 45 hits on the year to go along with 30 runs, 16 earned. Hess on the year has walked 21 and he struck out 50 in those 52 and a third innings. Has 3 complete games, 1 shutout to his credit. Holden Hess, you've seen him for a while, Danny.
Seen him for a while. I don't really remember the last time the Jesuit baseball roster didn't have a Hess on it. He'd have to go way back at this point. But, yeah, Holden's the guy tonight. He's had a heck of a week. He beat Bird in the first game of that doubleheader that the Blue Jays had to win on Saturday. And then I believe it was Monday morning he tweeted out that he's going to play collegiate baseball, Division I baseball at Louisiana Monroe. So a great week for Holden Hess, and he's trying to make it even better here tonight with the big start in the semifinals against Catholic High.
He has seen Catholic before last year. It did not go well in a game that we did on Crescent City Sports and Nash Icon. Jesuit won the game 8-6, but Hess got knocked out in 2 innings, allowed 5 runs on 9 hits in that game. The Jesuit came back and won the game. Ben Robichaux leads it off, the second baseman. UL commit, 309, 2 homers, 20 RBI. First pitch from Holden. That's a fast strike. It's 0-1. Jesuit pitchers known for throwing strikes, working quick, and they got a lot of tall guys that pitch. Here's the 0-1. That's a liner down the left field side, fair into the corner. Extra base is coming. Rounding first, Robichaux. He'll be at second base with a stand-up double and a great start for the Bears.
Well, that's what you want if you're Catholic High, extra base hit. We saw a bunch of that in the first game today. Brother Martin did a good job of getting those leadoff men on, and here's Catholic High doing the same thing to get this game started.
Great start for the Bears. And here's C.J. Sturiali, the center fielder. Louisiana Tech commit, 426 is the average, a homer, 20 RBI. It's the best hitting team we've seen this year, that games we've done.
5, center fielder, C.J.
Sturiali is getting 344, Sturiali 344 is mentioned on the year, and left-handed hitter. Great opportunity here. Check of the runner, and the pitch from Hess. Breaking ball over but low. 1-0 the count. Straight up defensively. Blue Jays, infield, outfield. Robichaux at second, pretty good speed with a lead. Pitch on the way. Strike call with a fastball. It's 1-1.
Hess doing a good job of trying to work down in the zone against these powerful Catholic high hitters, trying to work those knees.
Winner to play John Curtis Christian Saturday at 7 p.m. in the title game. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Missed inside. Breaking ball, 2-1. Shortstop Odie Oquin is jockeying behind the runner, trying to keep Robichaux in touch. Down at second base, Robichaux, a good runner as mentioned. 2 balls and a strike. Long look, pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, pitch under the hands. And it's 2-2.
Came in on his hands with the fastball, gets a big swing and miss. It's a big spot right here if Hess can take somebody himself. Kind of let the Jays settle into the inning a little bit.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Turf infield, grass outfield here at Pat Kennelly Diamond, an alumni field. Hess has slowed down quite a bit out of the stretch. Finally gets the sign he wants. Check of the runner with the 2-2, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball, good location. Outer portion for out number 1.
Great job of moving it around. Went in on his hands for strike 2. Went on the outer black for strike 3. So Hess trying to spot up and really make good pitches. And you've got to do that against this Catholic High lineup. This is not a lineup where you can split the plate and get away with it. You're going to have to really pitch. Keep these guys off balance. Spot up your fastball. Change speeds on them. Let your defense make some plays behind you.
Trip Dobson bats at .363, no homers, 23 driven in for the right-handed hitter. Hess from the stretch. Hess to the plate. Fastball popped up foul right side. That will be out of play. No balls and a strike on Dodson. Championship games on the select side move here to Hammond tomorrow and Saturday. St. Charles Catholic is in the championship game in Division III. They beat Notre Dame 4-1, avenging the state championship game loss to the Pios a year ago. Now they wait for the opponent, whether it's St. Thomas Aquinas or Episcopal. No balls and a strike on Dobson. Ready the pitch. Fast strike, and it's 0-2. Working in and out is Hess. Nicely. No balls and 2 strikes. Dobson stepped out, making Hess wait. Now he's back in. From the right side, Hess from the stretch. Long look. And to the plate. Swinging a foul right side. That will be out of play again. Holding it 0-2. Robichaux, interestingly enough, last year against Hess was 2 for 2. So now he's 3 for 3.
Seeing him well.
Holding an 0-2.
One of those guys, you know, sometimes you just got a guy's number in this game. And
hitter steps out. Like I said, Hess has really slowed things down in the stretch. Dobson takes his time getting back in. He is ready. So is Hess. 0-2. Check swing. Runner for third. He'll steal third. Stolen base. Ball got by the catcher. No chance. So now at third is Robichaux with only 1 out. Told you he could run it. He took off there. Oquin was doing everything he could to keep him close.
Hey, he got a big jump on that when catcher, even if he would have caught it clean, wasn't going to really have much of a chance to get him at third. Just a really big jump. A lot of speed on the bases. And Catholic with a guy 90 feet away. So the situational hitting we always talk about, here it is for Catholic High in the bottom of the first. Man on third, less than 2 outs.
1-2 is high and away. It's 2-2. Hess, of course, looking for the strikeout. Dodson looking to make contact and get that runner home any way he can. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dodson stepping out after every pitch, gets back in. stretch once more. Here comes the 2-2. Tap foul. He fought off a tough pitch under the hands. So he'll see a 7th pitch in the at-bat.
And Hess doing a really good job in this inning, Ken, of going in on these hitters' hands. If a high school pitcher can go in on your hands, it makes it really tough. And Hess is doing that right now. You're seeing that Catholic is not having nearly as much success once Hess really got going and starting putting the baseball where he wanted it.
Hess is getting a little frustrated with this at bat. He keeps stepping out and spending a lot of time out of the batter's box. Finally back in on 2-2. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball high, 3-2. A good at bat by Dodson, and he'll step out and walk away again. He's doing this after every pitch, and so Hess walked away after that pitch too. I think he's just trying to get back in it with the timing and not get too flustered about it. 3-2 the count. Nothing wrong with it. That's a hitter's prerogative and his way of doing things. 3-2 the count. Runner third with 1 out. Payoff pitch from Hess on the way. Ball 4. So it's first and third with 1 out. Good at bat by Dodson. Really making Hess work. And now Prescott Marsh, the first baseman, who's hitting at a cool .450 with a home run and 34 runs driven in. Jesuit will be a double play depth up the middle as Marsh heads to the plate. Prescott Marsh, big kid at 6'3". He's 182. He's a junior. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Catholic trying to take the early lead. Hess ready and pitching. Squared the bunt and took a ball high. That's a bit of a surprise from the cleanoff man. 1-0. See if Dobson has any ideas of taking off as well. He leads from first. Robichaux from third. Throw to first is a lob. Runners back easily. It's already a long inning for Hess after a very quick inning from Weghalter in the top of the frame. Hess ready with the 1-0. And here it is. Squares the bunt. He took it high again, and now Hess is struggling to find the zone. And it's 2-0. Typically speaking, you don't want to be missing up in the zone frequently, which he's been doing.
No, and you got to be careful against these Catholic high hitters. You do not want to be up in the zone against these guys.
On 2-0, here it is. That's high again. So everything's up, and it's 3-0, and he threatens to load him up. Hess gets a new ball. Three balls and no strikes. The pitch. That's a fast strike. It's 3-1.
Hess trying to find himself. We saw early in the inning, it looked like he had settled in and he was doing a good job of painting the corners, running it in on guys' hands, and they just kind of lost it a little bit right here. So he's just got to settle himself down. A lot of nerves in a big game like this, but he's been there before.
Runners lead. Long look, longer look. The pitch. Strike called, full 3-2.
That was a good looking pitch.
Now I've got to believe that Dobson's going to take off on this pitch, trying to make something happen. 3-2 with 1 out. Trusting Marsh to put it in play or take it out of the zone. 3-2 the count. Wheels spinning here. Stretch by Hess. Check of the runners. Dobson goes. Pitch is swung on and tap foul. We'll do it again.
Surprised Jesuit didn't pick off right there.
Yeah, me too. I thought that was certain to come. Fairly obvious situation to start the runner. And again, another deep count.
You got to try to hold them close. Keep them from going if you can, because you got a double play that gets you out of this thing in order as of right now.
And a swing and a fly ball to right. We'll get a run home for sure. It's carrying deeper than I thought. It's going to be caught for the out by Goebel. Tagging from third and scoring is Robichaux. There's your situational hitting. Marsh with a deep fly ball to right has his 35th RBI, and Catholic takes a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's exactly what you wanted. If you were Catholic high, man on third, less than 2 outs, you get the fly ball out to right field that the guy can easily tag and score to plate the first run of the ball game. The last thing you wanted to do right there if you were Catholic high was hit into a double play. So a fly ball is big right there. Guarantees that guy being able to tag and score.
with 2 outs. Here's Clayton Porcio, the catcher. 332 homers, 22 RBI. The pitch. Ground ball to third, right at the bag. Long throw coming across the diamond is right on time from Bendick, and the inning is over. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 left on base after 1. Catholic 1. Jesuit nothing. Back in a moment on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. Jesuit invites you to join us for the 30th annual Blue Jay Fishing Rodeo, and this year it's getting a new name. In honor of and in memory of someone who loved the event, it did so much to promote it. The Jesuit Fishing Rodeo will now be called the Brother Dardis Fishing Rodeo. This year's event will be held on Saturday, July 16th. More information will be available on the Jesuit website soon. Brother James Dardis, he was a good man.
He was a good man. The year I coached the 8th grade baseball team, we didn't have a bus driver, so Brother Dardis offered to give me some lessons on driving the bus. And so I went and met him at Jesuit one day, and we take the bus out on Bank Street, just driving down Bank Street, making a turn, coming back up. Did it a few times. He was showing me some different things. So we get back, he goes, "So you think you're okay?" I said, "Brother, I think we're going to get the parents to drive him this year."
So much for that experience.
Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about driving one of them big old buses.
No, man, that's not in my game plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said, "Brother, we're gonna let the moms and the dads scoop them up after school and just get them where we need to go."
Holden Hess leads off the second. First pitch, breaking ball strike. Hess at 302, 2 homers, 26 driven in. Lefty-lefty matchup. Quickly the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul. You notice how quickly Waghalter works out there.
Well, we talked about it earlier in the Brother Martin Curtis game about how defensive players love guys that work fast. It just keeps you on your toes, keeps you ready to make plays. Defense won't fall asleep with a guy working at this pace.
0-2 is missing down and away, 1-2. Throws strikes, mixes his pitches well, locates well. Definition of a winner. Swinging a hard hit base hit up the middle. Hess delivers the leadoff single here in the second. First hit for the Blue Jays.
I would not be surprised if Holden Hess ends up being a first baseman at
That's what
Louisiana
I'm
Monroe.
thinking. I think that's probably the ticket.
He's got a perfect body for it. He's very agile over there for a guy of that size, and he swings the bat. He can really hit. So I would not be surprised to see him over at first base one day for Louisiana Monroe.
Here is Hunter Hufnack, the DH. 33 hitter with no homers and 14 RBIs for Hufnack. Throw to first, runner back. And you get a courtesy runner at first for Jesuit. That is a Will Wegman, who runs at first. Wegman for Hess, the pitcher. The pitch popped him up. Easy chance on the infield. Second baseman Robichaux. So one pitch takes care of Hufnack. Runner holds first. The batter will be Bronson Goebel. 341 hitter, 3 homers, 22 RBI. If you had 3 homers for Jesuit, that's pretty impressive. That's hard to, where they play, it's almost impossible to hit a home run.
It's a big park, and that's one thing defensively that could work in Jesuit's favor tonight is they know how to play on a big field, and this is a bigger field here at Southeastern, so they're used to it.
Pitch is swung and fouled over toward the Jesuit dugout. Late on that one was Goebel. It's 0-1. Right-handed hitter wears those pants high. Jesuit not a team known for its running. They've stolen 57 bases. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Grounded to the pitcher right through his wicket. Flipped to second for one. So it's a 4-6 putout to take care of the lead runner for out number 2. Goebel will run it first.
All you could do right there was get that lead out once it got past the mound. So a nice job in the middle there by the Catholic infielders to make sure you get that lead out. If you don't get that one, you got trouble on your hands. But they did a good job of focusing on just that second out at second base. And Jesuit still stuck with a man over at first.
Odioquan bats the shortstop. He swings and it's a fly ball to right. Easy chance. Caught by Dobson. Another quick inning. Leadoff single. Nothing else. One stranded. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Catholic. Back in a moment with Jesuit Baseball on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Bears on top. Ken Trahan with Danny Ream from southeastern Louisiana. Glad you're with us here this evening as we continue on with Game 2 semifinal. Tonight's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Lincoln is the only Lincoln Black Label dealership in the market. It's more than ownership, it's membership. Must be a reason. Jesuit thanks the following partners for their support of Jesuit events throughout the year, including Acme Oyster House, the ASB Fund, Banner Chevrolet and Banner Ford, Ben Marine and Ben's RV, Capital One, and Alice and Tony Sibulich. Here's Daniel Harden, the DH, 263, a homer, 18 RBI. Left-handed hitter, swing and a miss. 0-1. Harden, a left-handed hitter. 6'2", 190 pounds, he's solid. No balls and a strike. Hess ready with his 25th pitch. Chop foul at the plate. 0-2.
See if Holden Hess, after getting an inning under his belt, can settle in right here. Try to get Jesuit a quick inning. He's attacking this leadoff hitter. I like what I see here. Needs to continue to have good command with that fastball. We saw it get away from him a little bit in the first, but the pitcher's still trying to find himself in that first inning. So let's see how he is here in the second.
0-2 is a strike 3 call. Broke it over the inside edge for out number 1. Harden caught looking, second strikeout for Hess. Good start for Holden there in the second inning. That will get Dalton Wilson to the plate. The left fielder, a 366 batter with no homers and 17 driven in. Wilson, a Spring Hill commit. Another left-handed hitter. Wilson 6 feet, 185. Senior ticket just off the plate. Away, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball fouled back to the netting. It's 1-1. So a ball and a strike on Wilson. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Dalton Wilson rips a single to center with 1 out.
And that's what we talked about. That was a fastball that caught the meat of the plate, and they shot it right back up the middle for a single. You got to stay on the edges against these guys. You try to go center of the plate, you're going to have trouble.
Cole Cranford, Tulane commit, .225, no homers, 13 driven in for Cranford. Junior. Check of Harden, who can run. Pitches down and out, ball one. Ball and no strikes. Snap throw to first, runner back. Stretching Hess. And pitching. Right down the middle for a strike call. Count is even at 1-1. Double play in order here. Ball and a strike. Throw to first again, the runner back, as Clayton holds him on. Good crowd on hand. Sun beginning to recede a little bit here, but it's been clear.
It's been a nice day. Hot.
Throw to first,
nice
that's
day.
closer, but he's back. Yeah, it's been hot. No question about that, especially down on that field, being down there a little while ago, visiting with coaches. Always a pleasure to visit with Kenny Goodland and Brad Bass. Check of the runner once more. Pitches on the way, and that's high. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Walden's dad takes a lot of pictures.
Yeah, he's
Jesuit.
the photographer for Jesuit now, I believe. Does a great job, Rob Hess.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a smash to center. Long run toward the gap. Getting there to make the catch on the run is Scout Hughes. Good play. Round number 2.
Great jump by Scout Hughes. Getting over there towards the right center gap. That was a big play. If that gets by him, the Jays have problems. But a great job by Hughes of reading it well off the bat and showing his speed out there in center.
Matthew Reinholtz bats, the shortstop. Baton Rouge Community College commit. 284, no homers, 20 driven in.
I think Scout knows somebody that can teach him how to play center field.
Probably. The pitch, runner goes. Pitch is a strike. Throw down is good, but he's safe. Stole that on the pitcher. Good throw by Brandow, right on the money, but too big of a jump for Wilson, and he's in scoring position with 2 outs.
Yeah, he got underneath that tag. Brandow made it about as close as he possibly could.
So now a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, an 0-1 count on Reinholtz. Here it comes. Down and out, and it's 1-1. Congratulations again to Delgado for winning the Region 23 tournament yet again. Had to come out of the loser's bracket to do it.
Yeah, he did a great job of really being determined in that Saturday-Sunday matchup with Nunez where they had to win 2 in a row. A lot of toughness being shown by Coach Sherman's Dolphins.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's a strike, and it's 1-2, so I'll be at Kirsch-Rooney next weekend for the South Central Regional, which every 5 years the Region 23 champion gets to host, so Delgado gets to host it with Missouri and Oklahoma champions next weekend. I'll be there doing that for Delgado. Look forward to it. 1-2 the count on Reinholtz. So many kids in that program from all the area schools. Makes that program special. Here it comes. Fast strike, got him looking, inning is over. Painted the outside edge. Good job by Hess, who now has 3 strikeouts, no runs and a hit, and a runner left. They've stranded 2 after 2. Catholic 1-0 over Jesuit here on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. Jesuit High School likes to thank the following partners for their support of Jesuit events throughout the year. Dartis Cuvion and Associates, Dragos, home of the original Charbroiled Oyster, Eustis Insurance and Benefits, a Marsh McLennan agency, First Bank and Trust, a division of Bank Plus, First Horizon Bank, Hancock Bank, and Lemoyne Company. Thanks to all for their support of Jesuit High School. Third inning, Cannon Clayton leads it off. 250, no homers on the year, and takes the ball down 1-0 to Cannon Clayton. It was an early commit to the University of New Orleans. 10 RBI for Cannon on the year. 1-0. That's a changeup low. That's 2-0. Only the 20th pitch by Waghalter is working very quickly and pitching very economically.
He is.
He hasn't gone deep in the count to anybody.
No, he works quick. He pushes the issue.
2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, he might have chased ball 3 there. That was down. And it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Off speed again to Clayton. Pittman and good to follow here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Clayton swings and misses the off-speed pitch. On number 1, strikeout number 3 for Waghalter. And now Keith Pittman.
Number 10, shortstop.
Waghalter is as good as advertised. You can see it for those watching on CrescentCitySports.com. He commands the zone, multiple pitches for strikes, pitches with a great tempo. Jesuits got their hands full.
Pittman takes a strike, a good breaking ball. Keith Pittman, 330 with no homers and 15 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he swung at a pitch in on the hands and missed it. 0-2. So pitch recognition, of course, important. Here's the 0-2. That's high and away, 1-2. Pittman recognized that, being out of the zone. 1-2 the count. Here's another. Swing and a miss. And the fastball looks a lot hotter after that off-speed stuff.
Yeah, he's getting loose out there. You know, this is one of those guys where he's probably going to get better as he goes. A lot of times against a big arm, sometimes your best chance of getting to him is early before they really settle in. But he looks like he's settling nicely for Catholic High now. That was a pretty good fastball right there. Just kind of blew him away.
William Good lined out to third, hit the ball really hard his first time in his first at-bat, and the first at-bat of the game. But it was caught. And this is high for ball 1 to Good. One and 0 the count. Another pitch. That's high also, 2-0. Good got ahead 2-0 the first time around. Got a pitch he liked, hit it hard, but lined out. 2-0. That's down and in. So 3-0 the first 3-ball count from Waghalter in the game.
And that was a breaking ball right there on 2-0. So that shows you the type of confidence that he has in his pitches.
And there's a strike. It's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's another. That's ball 4. So he walks Good. First walk issued by Waghalter.
Well, that's a good job by Good to draw that walk right there, to stay disciplined, stay in the zone, get on base, because Waghalter's having too quick of innings. You know, he's getting in and out there. You need to make him throw some pitches that could help you later in the game. Might get into their bullpen. He might lose a little something late in the game, but you got to have good competitive at-bats, get some guys on.
Bendeck takes a ball, I guess, just high. 1-0. That pitch dropped over the plate, but I guess just high. 1-0 the count. Check of the runner. Pitch on the way. Down and in. Another good thing about Waghalter, he's very quick to the plate. 2-0 the count.
Be a bad spot to maybe take a pitch right here.
Yeah.
He's not finding the zone as easy as he was all of a sudden.
2-0 pitch. He swings at it and hits it high in the air to left. Got under it. Wilson will make the catch here, and he does. Inning is over. No runs, no hits. One man stranded, 2 left for Jesuit. Bottom of the third coming, 1-0 Bears. Back in a moment here on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. On we head to the bottom of the third, and a 1-0 lead for Catholic High as the Bears come to the plate against Hess, who's thrown 37 pitches in 2 innings to this point, and goes to work in the third against the tough hitters. The top of the order for the Bears here in the bottom of the third inning. And we are glad to tell you that today's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute. Get the same sports medicine care the pros receive with minimally invasive treatments and quicker recovery times. Visit ochsner.org/sportsmed to learn more or schedule an appointment near you.
Catholic High, number 11, second baseman.
Ben Robichaux starts it in the bottom of the third. He doubled and scored the lone run back in the first inning. And the pitch from Hess. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, 0-1. As I mentioned earlier, he's 3 for 3 against Hess over the last 2 years. Holden ready with the 0-1. Off speed, squared the bunt, took a strike. 0-2. One of my pet peeves in baseball. Square a bunt and take a strike. When you're up there to try to bunt, he's not taking there. It was 0-1. Now the 0-2. Ground ball is short. Handled by Oquan. Throw is there for out number 1. That's good pitching there. And then worked him away. They got the ground ball to the opposite field to get a tough hitter for out number 1.
Hess's best result so far tonight against his Catholic lineup is when he's pinpointed either the inner corner or the outer corner. And he's done a good job of moving the ball around. He does it right there. He goes away from the left. He gets the ground ball to the shortstop. So they're pitching this lineup very well so far, trying to work the hands, move the ball away, change speeds.
C.J. Sturriali bats, and he takes a strike called. C.J. struck out swinging in the first against Hess. Holden ready. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That is over but low, 1-1. Ball and a strike. Next pitch on the way. That's over but just low, I guess, and it's 2-1. It's good takes by Sturriali. Those pitches are pretty close. 2-1 the count to the left-handed swinger. Here's another. Swinging a foul back. Car alert, and it's 2-2. Street right behind us here at Pat Kennelly Diamond, former great coach at Southeastern. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another pitch on the way. Just missed the inside edge. Another.
Tried to go in on his hands right there. Good looking pitch. Didn't get the call from the home plate umpire. But Hess, once again, not afraid to go on that inner third. I like it.
Payoff pitch on the way. Swinging a drive to right center. Hit very well. And nobody's going to get that. It's going toward the track to the wall. At second with a ringing double is C.J. Sturriali. That's a heck of an at-bat. He laid off some very close pitches and rips a double. And he's in scoring position with 1 out.
Yeah, got a fastball out over the plate, turned on it nicely into the right center gap. So Catholic High with a man in scoring position once again.
At second,
right fielder Trip Dobson.
Trip Dobson had a great at-bat in the first. Worked an 8-pitch walk against Hess. He's had to work hard. And he's been out of the stretch in every inning.
Yeah, nothing's been easy so far.
Dobson at the plate. Hess peering in for the simul stretch. Ready now. Long look. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Long look again. 1-0 pitch. Missing down and out, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes to Dobson. Very potent lineup for Catholic. Choose your poison. They're straight up defensively, the ultimate compliment to the hitter. Ready now is Hess with a 2-0 pitch. Grounded foul. It's 2-1.
That fastball was way in. That's all he could do was turn on it and hit it in the foul territory. There was no way possible to keep that ball fair.
Some school year for Catholic with multiple state championships already across the sports spectrum. They're the #1 seed here. 2-1 the count. Dobson waiting. Hess is ready. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a drive to left field. That's a base hit. Should score the run. Runner had to wait to get it down. He's going to come anyway. He'll score to second. Safe for the double is Dobson, and it's 2-0. Dobson to the gap in left center. Drives home C.J. Storiali, and it's 2-0. Bears on top.
And what we're seeing thus far in this ball game is when Hess can work the corners, he's having success. But anytime he has to come out over the plate or misses out over the plate, these Catholic hitters make him pay for it.
First baseman Prescott Marsh.
Now they look for a big inning, do the Bears. Prescott Marsh bats. He's sacrificed back on the first, a sacrifice fly to produce the first run. His 35th RBI. Has got a runner in scoring position here. The pitch. That is a strike called. It's 0-1.
Went to the breaking ball there just to mix it up. You know, these guys, they're zoning in on fastballs out over the plate right now. So a good job throwing the breaker there, keeping them honest, mixing it up a little bit.
Hess is ready. Pickoff move to second, runner back. No action in the bullpen. Stretching is Hess with the 0-1. Strike called. It's 0-2.
Good pitcher strike there. Outside corner at the knees, gets the strike from the home plate umpire. And that's where he's got to be. He's got to be in those spots.
No balls and 2 strikes on Marsh. Open stance, hits out of a crouch. Hess ready. Catcher sets up away. Pitches away for a ball, 1-2. Marsh not biting. One ball, 2 strikes. Stretched by Hess once more with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a fastball, inner portion and up.
Yep, they went outside the pitch before, moved his eyes out there, and then came in on the hands. Good sequence there by Hess to get a big out.
Clayton Borshow bats. He grounded the third in the first inning to end the inning. We noted last year how good he was and as a catcher when we saw him at John Ryan Stadium against Rummel and Jesuit. Borshow, a UL commit, going to be a Raging Cajun. Right-handed hitter. Pitch on the way. Took it just low for a ball. Back pocket hanging out here for the hitter. 1-0 the count. Not sure he's aware of it. 1-0 the count. Well, he's a catcher anyway. Catchers are pig pens, right? I mean, that's tools of ignorance. You're always a mess back there. You want to lose weight? Go be a catcher. Great way to go. Maybe that's what I should do. Of course, I can't get in a crouch anymore. 1-0 the count. Check of the runner at second. Here's the pitch on the way. That is a strike called. It's 1-1. It's been I think the right word is a stressful outing for Hess to this point. Out of the stretch with regularity. Runners in scoring position in every inning. 2 runs against him. 2-0 Catholic in the third. Trying to keep his team in touch here. You give up the 1 spot, you can survive that. That's a good pitcher. It's hard to survive more than that. And the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, strike call, 1-2.
Yep, if you're going to give them up one at a time. You don't want to give them up in bunches, especially with the way Waghalter is pitching for Catholic High. They've already got a 2-0 lead. You really don't want to get down by too many more with the way he's throwing the baseball.
Ball and 2 strikes. Hess from the stretch, Hess to the plate. Foul back. Bears beat the Blue Jays in the state championship game in football this school year. Game we did. Here on 106.1 FM. Dominant sports program. Track and field, golf, tennis, soccer, of course. 1-2 the count. Really in baseball too. Stretch. And the pitch. Breaking ball missed away, down and out. That's the other thing Catholic's not doing. They're not expanding. 2-2 the count.
No, they are very disciplined. That wasn't a bad 1-2 pitch, though, by Hess. Breaking ball away, try to get him to chase, see if he'll get himself out. Now, on this 2-2 pitch, got to come with your best stuff right here. This is where you want to end the inning, right here in this 2-2 pitch.
2-2 to Porcio. And another on the way. Fly ball into center. Center fielder is there. Making the catch is Hughes, and the inning is over. But Catholic adds a run on 2 hits. Strand a runner. They've left 3, and after 3, Bears lead the Blue Jays 3-0 here on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. Jesuit High School would like to thank the following for their support of Jesuit events throughout the year. Luke Photography and Video, Massey's Outfitters, Oxner Health, Reliance Recycling, Ryan Goatee General Contractors LLC, the Sanino family, Dr. Sean Weiss Facial Plastic Surgery, and Janet and John Ryan. Special thanks to all for their support of Jesuit High School. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 3 left Catholic. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 2 left Jesuit as we go to the 4th. Harris Waghalter has only thrown 35 pitches in 3 innings. He's walked 1 and given just 1 hit. No one has advanced past first base against him. And Luke Brandow will lead it off in the 4th. Should be followed by Holden Hess and Hunter Ufnak for the Blue Jays. Brandow struck out swinging to end the 1st. That's here in the 4th. Winner to play John Curtis in the state championship game Saturday at 7. Pitch missing down for ball 1. In case you missed it, John Curtis rallied with 3 in the 5th and held off Brother Martin 3-2 earlier today. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's a ball down. It's 2-0. Go back and watch it at CrescentCitySports.com. It was a very good game. 2 good teams. 2-0 the count. High and away, 3-0, so Brandow will take 1 here. That's a strike. It's 3-1. Quickly, the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Change speeds. Way out in front, 3-2. And he's ready to pitch right away.
3-1 off.
Payoff pitch on the way. Pop foul back and out of play. Wouldn't you step out occasionally?
Yeah, I was. You took the words out of my mouth. I was getting ready to say Jesuit needs to, affect his tempo Step out, tie your shoe, do something. You're letting them work way too quick.
Payoff. Ball 4 low. He laid off the off-speed breaking ball. Brandow draws a leadoff walk. Jesuit with the leadoff man on for the second time. And now Hess, who lined a base hit to center in the second. The only hit for the Blue Jays, will bat.
Number 24, pitcher Holden Hess.
Here's Hess.
It's Berrigan over at first.
That's what I was about to say.
Running.
Looking to see who it was. Patrick Berrigan runs at first for Brandow.
Running at first base, number 22, Patrick Berrigan.
Slows things down here a bit. Weghalter ready. Weghalter pitching. Popped him up foul. That will be out of play. No balls and a strike. Hess went up hacking. No balls and a strike. Throw to first, runner back. Oh, and 1 the count, and it just missed, I guess.
Yeah, I thought that one was a little high when it crossed the hitter, so.
1-1 the count. Got a lot of the plate. Nothing happening. 1-1 now. Swinging a pop-up. Should be handled. Foul territory. Third baseman Cranford. 1 out. Jesuit hasn't moved a runner past first base in this game.
Hess was out in front on that one.
The batter will be Hunter Ufnak, who popped to second on the first pitch he saw in the second inning. Blue Jays just haven't put any pressure on the Bears yet in this game.
Out in front and just tapped it off the end of the bat. Easy out for Catholic.
Stretch and the pitch, high and away for ball 1.
You know, that's the thing that makes Weghalter, you know, the type of big arm that he is the fact that he can change speeds at any point. I mean, 3-1 breaking ball, 3-2 breaking ball, 2-0 breaking ball. I mean,
high and away, 2-0.
He will keep you off balance, as you're seeing right now.
Check of the runner with the 2-0 pitch. That's high and away. So 3-0. And now Ufnak will take a pitch. Kind of a gray and orangey sky right now. 3 balls and no strikes. That's a strike, and it's 3-1 on Ufnak. Jesuit doesn't run much. I doubt that they'll start the courtesy runner here.
Well,
down by 2.
Tough against a veteran lefty, too.
And he's quick to the plate.
You got to be careful.
3-1. Popped him up. Right side, easy chance. First baseman Marsh, fair territory, 2 outs. Couple of high infield pop-ups after a walk. That came on a 3-1 pitch, and now Bronson Goebel, who grounded into a fielder's choice on the second.
Number 9, right fielder, Bronson Goebel.
Here's Goebel. Right-handed hitter waits. Pitch on the way. That's down and in, ball 1. Two walks issued now by Weghalter. But again, he's only allowed 1 hit. 1-0. Swing and a miss. And again, that off-speed stuff makes his fastball look a lot faster.
Absolutely.
Because his off-speed stuff is really off-speed.
That's what makes it difficult, as you mentioned, is the fact that he can come with a good fastball when he wants to.
1-1 the count. Runner goes, pitches down, throw down by Porcho. Won't get him. Stolen base. Berrigan did run and he did steal, and I think that's a good move by Kenny Goodland. I think they've got to try to create against this pitcher.
Absolutely.
Stolen base for Berrigan.
Not easy to run against a good lefty, but if you pick your spots, you can scoop up some bases here and there, and that's a great job there to get in scoring position. See if the Jays can get a 2-out hit.
Swinging a ball hit pretty well to left, but the left fielder's there. And making the catch is Wilson, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left. 3 stranded by Jesuit. Bottom of the 4th coming, 2-0 Bears. Back in a moment here on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com.
Station for prep sports year-round. We are 106.1 Nash Icon, WRKN, Picayune, New Orleans.
Today's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Jerry Lane Family of Dealerships. As your premier Baton Rouge Chevrolet source for over 50 years, the team at Jerry Lane Chevrolet is committed to providing the epitome of customer service and satisfaction. With additional incentives like free lifetime oil changes, ongoing specials, and transparent pricing, it's easy to see why so many people choose Jerry Lane Chevrolet. Visit JerryLaneChevy.com to learn more. Daniel Harden leads off the bottom of the 4th for Catholic. Struck out looking in the 2nd. Hess's 61st pitch. Fly ball to center. 1 pitch and 1 out. He's had to wait on that.
We'll take that.
Harden retired on a very lazy high fly ball to center. Dalton Wilson bats. He singled in the 2nd, stole a base and was stranded.
1 pitch, 1 out. You got to like that.
Fielder, Dalton Wilson.
Here's Wilson. Pitch is a strike called. It's 0-1. Pitch hit him. Trotting to first goes Wilson. So Wilson at first base.
Number 7, third baseman Cole Cranford.
Here's Cole Cranford. Cranford flew out to center. Really good play by Hughes back in the 2nd. I mean, Hess just unable to have a clean inning. Base runners in every inning. It's been a battle. The pitch, gonna bunt, took a strike. 0-1, got everybody moving, which is the goal of the hitter. 0-1 the count. Took it high, it's 1-1. Catholic got a single run in the 1st, a single run in the 3rd. Bears lead it 2-0 here in the 4th. Throw to first, diving back in safely is Dalton Wilson. Stole a base earlier. They've swiped 2, have the Bears. Hess ready, the pitch to Cranford. Strike called. Count goes to 1-2.
Good pitch down in the zone. A little bit above the knees. Good spot to be.
One ball and 2 strikes. Check of the runner once more. Long look and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Threw it by him. Struck him out swinging. That's out number 2 and strikeout number 5 for Hess. And that will bring Matthew Reinholz to the plate. Struck out looking back in the 2nd inning.
Shortstop Matthew Reinholz.
Here's Reinholz. Right-hander waits. First pitch from Hess. Foul back to the netting. It's 0-1. Reinholz went up swinging. Straight up defensively are the Blue Jays. Lights have taken full effect as nightfall has arrived here as we reach the 8 o'clock hour in Hammond, Louisiana. 0-1 the count on Reinholz. Longer look in the pitch, and that's high. So it is 1-1.
Just trying to throw another 0 up there. Keep the game where it's at. Got to keep it at 2.
Ball and a strike.
Halter's throwing.
Good lead by the runner. Not going. Pitch is swung on and fly ball to left hit well. Left fielder back, track, wall. It is off the top of the wall. Runner's going to round third. He will score, and it's a 3-0 ball game. Just missing a home run as Reinholz. He hit the top of the wall and left. I mean, that ball just missed getting over that fence. And caromed into the air. Left fielder finally came down with it, but too late to make a play.
Yeah, that ball got up and just kept carrying up against the left field wall. Catholic tacks on another run. Really got into that ball and drove it well.
That's 4 doubles in the game for the Bears. They've just stung it. And now up 3-0 and counting. And Ben Robichaud, who's doubled and scored and grounded out, will bat with a chance to add some more. No action in the bullpen. And the pitch. That's a breaking ball called high. Split the heart of the plate, but just up, I guess. 1-0.
Jake Marisi's heading down to the Jesuit bullpen now.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball got by him. It's 1-1. Talented freshman who won the third and deciding game in Shreveport against Bird. Marisi. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready once again is Hess. And now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Looks like Marisi just went down to cover. Actually, Porsche is heating up. So
it is Porsche.
Porsche is the one that actually went down to throw. Marisi's down there covering him.
Well, Jesuit can't afford to give up anything else against a quality pitcher whom they have just 1 hit off of in 4 innings. 1-2 the count. Pitch to Robichaud. A swing and a miss through the fastball by him. Inning is over, but another run for Catholic on a hit. No errors. They strand a runner. They've left 1 in every inning. After 4, the Bears lead the Blue Jays 3-0. Back in a moment on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. Invites you to join us for the 30th annual Blue Jay Fishing Rodeo. And this year it's getting a new name in honor and in memory of someone who loved the event and did so much to promote it. The Jesuit Fishing Rodeo will now be called the Brother Darnus Fishing Rodeo. This year's event will be held on Saturday, July 16th. More information will be available on the Jesuit website soon. Audie Oquan leads off here in the 5th. Flew out to right his first time against Waghalter, whose 56th pitch is way high and outside, 1-0. Bottom three in the order. Oakland, Clayton, and Pittman against Waghalter. He's walked 2, struck out 4. Allowed just 1 hit. He's high again, and it's 2-0.
Jesuit desperately needs to cut into this lead at this point. You're in the top of the 5th now, down 3-0. Need to try to get a run or 2 on the board.
This is low, and it's 3-0, so 3-0 to the leadoff man again. 3-0 pitch, going to square and take a strike. 3-1. I wouldn't be opposed to him taking another strike here, or taking another pitch, as it were. Here's the 3-1. He does take it. He's on. Ball 4 down and in.
That's what
Leadoff
you
walk.
needed. That's what you needed. Leadoff man on.
But that's the 2nd straight inning. Jesuit's gotten a leadoff walk. They've had the leadoff man on 3 times in this game, but they've done nothing. Just 1 hit. Catholic's running somebody to the bullpen now. Clayton bats. Clayton struck out swinging in the 3rd. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Took a heater inside. 1-1. They worked him over with off-speed stuff the first time and struck him out. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's low, and it's 2-1. Blue Jays have not had 2 runners in an inning yet on base. 2-1 the count. Waghalter ready and pitching. Breaking ball beat on the ground. A 3rd. The play will be across the diamond. The 1st, right on the money. Cranford with his throw for out number 1. Moves the runner Oakland to 2nd. Batter will be Keith Pittman, who struck out swinging back in the 3rd inning.
Number 10, shortstop.
Blue Jays need some sort of offense. Again, just 1 hit. Haven't been able to square up much of anything. Hit 2 balls hard in this game. First batter of the game lining out, then a base hit up the middle. That's been it. Breaking ball high, 1-0. That's all credit to Waghalter, because Jesuit's a solid hitting team. Coming in at 308 as a team. Bullpen busy for Catholic. Right-hander throwing. The 1-0. That's high. It's 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. Catholic bullpen is behind the outfield fence, so not easy to see who that is. We'll get a visit to the mound to kill for time here. Could be Kyle Hurdle. Could be William Bonino. One of the 2, I think. Hard to read the orange number on the black jersey. Way down there. I believe that is Kyle Hurdle, who's warming up, right-hander. And that's why they're killing for time here. Maybe a little crack in the armor for Waghalter, who's been up in the zone. Walked a hitter, was 2-1 to Clayton, and now he's 2-0 to Pittman.
Yeah, and you can see his breaking ball. He's starting to miss up with it. Not quite as sharp as he was earlier in the game. You know, he's into the 5th inning now. It's hot out there. It's not an easy spot to be in. Jesuit needs to just keep battling. Might be able to crack through.
Pittman takes it for a strike call. Oh, that's a high strike. We haven't seen that call much tonight, and it's 2-1. Fans react a bit on that one. A big pitch there. Could have been 3-0. Instead, 2-1. Here's another. Hard hit, base hit, left field. Runner's going to round 3rd and stop there. You got to play station to station, down by 3. So it's 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Pittman delivers a single. Now a chance for the Blue Jays, and a good hitter in William Good at the plate.
Nice job by Pittman. Got himself into a hitter's count. Got something he could handle out over the plate. A big base hit there to put runners at the corners. Coach Kenny Goodlett stopping the lead runner. Can't take any chances when you're down 3-0. You got to build an inning.
Absolutely the right move. Our friends Mark Wisniewski and Jay Roth making their way through. The Brain Trust. Dave Morrow here too. Stretch and the pitch. Call that a strike. It's 0-1. Suddenly the high strike's being called.
Yeah, and this guy doesn't need any help. He's good enough as it is.
No balls and a strike. Runners first and third. Stretch by Waghalter. Snap throw to first off the back foot. That was in the dirt. Nice pick by Marsh. That would have been interesting had that gotten by. Goods delivered 21 RBI this year. The pitch. Foul back. Boy, he got a pitch out over the plate. That was his pitch. And he could not make connections, and now he's in the hole 0-2. That was a fastball out over the plate. Good had a good look at it. Just couldn't square it up. First and third, one out. Jesuit trying to get on the board. Trailing 3-0 the 0-2. He spoiled the pitch, fouled it out of play right side. Protecting the plate on a pitch away.
That was a nice job of opening the zone up a little bit with 2 strikes, making sure that umpire doesn't call you out, protecting the zone, fouling that one off.
Holding it 0-2. Time call by the hitter, good. William taking his time getting back in. He is in. He is ready. So is Waghalter. And another move to first will chase the runner back.
You know, Good's in there to hit right now. So if Waghalter's going to get strike 3, it's going to be because he just took a hack and missed it. Can't take a called strike right here. Got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch to Good, and a breaking ball, pop foul back and out of play. Waited as long as he could on that pitch. Fouled it back. Has to protect with 2 strikes. Still 0-2. Good waits, runners lead. Another move to first, the 3rd such throw. Pittman has stolen 9 bases on the year. 2nd on the team.
And Odie Oquan over at 3rd base is doing a good job of moving towards home plate as they pick the first. If it gets away, he can pivot and score.
Fouled again. Boy, spoiled another pitch away.
Great job of being ready to swing the bat, making sure if they're going to get me, they're going to earn it.
Well, he spoiled 3 pitches with 2 strikes. William Good hanging tough. The big at bat in the game. Jesuit by no means out of it, but they've got to get on the board. Another move to first. Boy, he's really preoccupied with Pittman with the 3-run lead.
Trying to keep that double play in order with 1 out.
Ready once more. Waghalter brings it. Swinging a fly ball to center. Will get the run home. Center fielder back. Making the catch. Sturiali tagging and scoring is Oquan. It's 3-1. Blue Jays are on the board. Good at bat by Good.
Yeah, that's a really good job right there of battling, expanding the zone, fouling some pitches off, get something you can handle. He drilled that ball out to center, just a big old ballpark here at Southeastern, but good enough to score that run from 3rd with less than 2 outs. So the situational hitting is a check mark right there for the Blue Jays as they get their first run on the board.
Runner at first, 2 outs. Bendick bats. Struck out, flied out, takes one down and out. Snap, throw to first, safe. That was really close. Just can't get picked off. That's really too close for Pittman. He barely got in. And again, this catcher Porcio is really good. Check of the runner. The pitch. That's down. So Bendick gets ahead in the count. He waits. Runner leads. 2-0 the count. Long look and the pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit center field. Bendick went down and got a good piece of hitting. So it's 2 on now for the Blue Jays with 2 outs and a real chance for Luke Brandow. A good hitter.
Well, it's a big spot because a base hit right here out of Brandow can make it 3-2, which would be a completely different game if he could bring the Jays within 1. So this is a big spot right here with 2 outs. And hey, to win these postseason games, you got to get big 2-out hits. It's hard to win in the postseason without getting clutch performances with 2 outs. So Jesuit needs it in a bad way right here. You know, a 3-2 ball game is a lot different than a 3-1 ball game. Need to get as many on the board in this frame as you can.
Words of encouragement from Kenny Goodlett to Luke Brandow. He's been a good hitter all year. He struck out, walked. The pitch on the way. Breaking ball, line drive.
Right at him.
And the inning's over. Couldn't have hit it any better. Just hitting the bad luck. Adam Ball, the Reinhold's inning is over. Jesuit gets on the board with a run on 2 hits. Strand 2, they've left 5. Let's take a stretch from Southeastern, where Catholic leads Jesuit 3-1. Back in a moment here with Jesuit Baseball on 106.1 FM, Nash Icon, and at CrescentCitySports.com. Bottom of the 5th inning, it's 3-1 Catholic over Jesuit. Along with Danny Ream, I'm Ken Trahan, Rudy Dixon in studio for Nash Icon, 106.1 FM. And it's Matt Merritt, Ethan Porta here for CrescentCitySports.com. And here in the bottom of the 5th, Hess back to work. He's thrown 74 pitches in 4 innings. He's walked 1, hit a batter, struck out 6. It must keep this as it is for Jesuit. He showed some signs of life there. Got a run at 2 on 2 outs and hit the ball hard again. A couple of lineouts in the game for the Blue Jays, so when they have hit it hard, they've hit it at them. Hess has not had an easy inning. It's been tough every inning. And he faces the heart of the order here. C.J. Sturriali. Umpires went to get some
Catholic, number 5, center fielder,
water and stuff. Jay Rolfe just ran down, took care of them. I wonder if theirs was colder than ours. I'm going to let him know, man.
Now they're doing a great job, all the ADs working together as a team to put on this event, the select event here at Southeastern. And you got to like it being in Hammond.
Yeah.
Much easier for fans and the student body to be a part of the ball games.
Pitch on the way, high and away. Yeah, Jay Roth's cheering this, and Ben DePalma of Catholic is assisting him. And all the other ADs in the Catholic League, most of them are here helping as well. 1-0. Swinging a foul out of play. It's 1-1. As mentioned, David Morrow and Mark Wisniewski. Frank Cazzo helping here today, too. But that's kind of the way it is with most, if not all the teams in that league. They have a good working relationship, and they're friends. Get after each other pretty good. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back. It's 1-2. You played for the Blue Jays, and back in those days, I'm guessing the biggest rivalry was Rummel, probably.
Yes.
And yet you're great friends with a whole bunch of those guys, and even work with them and coach with them and such.
Yeah,
so
got to.
1-2. That is a strike called dandy breaking ball out number 1.
Good job by Hess. That was a nice pitch to get that first out, keep the leadoff man off base. But yeah, I got the chance to, after playing against his teams and coach with Frank Cazzo, and he's a real good friend of mine to this day. And like you always talk about the ties that bind in the league, and friends for life that you meet from all these different schools, because there's a great level of respect that comes about being a part of this league, and it's great to see them really expanding this select division and promoting it by bringing it here to Hammond.
Breaking ball, I guess high, 1-0. There's a pitch that went right down the middle. I guess it had to be a little high, 1-0 to Dobson. Just walked and doubled home a run back in the 3rd. Again, they've got 4 doubles, do the Bears, out of their 5 hits. Fastball high, it's 2-0. Can Hess have a stress-free inning? Certainly isn't easy facing the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. And again, this is Dobson who steps out after every pitch. 2-0 the count. Here's another on the way. Hard hit ball left side. That's going to be a base hit. Shortstop will get it, but he's not going to have a chance to get him. Safe at first. Base hit Dobson. Good play by Oakland, but no chance. Dobson's 2 for 2 with a walk. Bears have a base runner again. And here is Marsh, whose sacrifice fly drove in a run on the first. He struck out in the third.
Well, that was one of those, it's not how you hit it, it's where you hit it. That was deep in the hole. Oakland made it about as close as he possibly could. But as you mentioned, no shot at throwing him out.
Here's Marsh from the right side. Hess from the stretch. Hess to the plate. Breaking ball strike. 6 hits now for the Bears. This is a good lineup Catholic has. Good team, period. 0-1 the count.
Well, they play a very clean brand of baseball. They stay in the strike zone very well. They throw a lot of strikes on the mound. They play good defense. They don't beat themselves.
Here's the 0-1 in the dirt. Nice stop by Brandau. It's 1-1.
Very much like Jesuit. You know, that's one of the hallmarks of the program, you know, is that the Jesuit teams play great defense. They don't beat themselves. That's what I told people, you know, when we were playing. It was like we could just play and play and play. We'll wait for you to mess something up.
1-1 is up and in. It's 2-1. I'm a admirer of Brad Bass. I think he does a great job with this Catholic program. They play the game well. They play it right. Then they're one of those teams that makes you beat them. That's the best thing you can say about a team. 2-1 the count. Pitch is on the way. Foul back. It's 2-2. I always say that about the St. Charles Catholic program. Tough team. Tough-minded. Play the game right.
I mean, that's a remarkable first year for Wayne Stein as both the head football and head baseball coach.
Man.
He might win state championships in both sports. I mean, that's tremendous. And he's a friend of mine. I mean, we've had some battles with him in the summer times. He's a good guy. Coaches as hard as possible every single day, gives it everything he's got.
Good man. Hard hit ball is short. Nice pick. Throw to second, 1. Back to first. Double play. 6-4-3. Good job by Oakland to start it on a hard hit ball. And a good turn by Good, who couldn't really step into the throw.
Yeah, that ball was just hit a ton, and it gave Jesuit a lot of time to turn that double play, and they got it done. And that's a big deal right there to get out of that inning.
Today's coverage on Crescent City Sports brought to you by Gibbs Construction, a leader in the construction industry in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast for more than 45 years, transforming dreams, visions, and plans into reality. Gibbs Construction. We head to the 6th, 3-1 Bears here on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for
Getting late, go to the 6th, 3-1 lead Catholic over Jesuit. Ken Trahan, Danny Room with you. Jesuit High would like to thank the following partners for their support of Jesuit events throughout the year, including Acme Oyster House, the ASB Fund, Banner Chevrolet and Banner Ford, Ben Marine and Bent's RV, Capital One, Alice and Tony Simlich, Darnus Cuvion and Associates, Drago's, home of the original charbroiled oyster, Eustis Insurance and Benefits, a Marsh McLennan agency, First Bank and Trust, a division of Bank Plus, and First Horizon Bank.
Number 24, pitcher.
Holden S. leads off the 6th, trying to help himself. He single popped out. First pitch is a swing and a pop-up to the second baseman. 1 out. Swung and a pitch right in on his hands. Made up his mind to go after that first pitch. I know he throws strikes, but he's thrown a lot of balls recently, and you're down 2 in the 6th.
23.
Just a little bit surprised at swinging at the first pitch there. 1 gone. Here's Ufnak. It's popped out twice. Jesuit down to the last 5 outs. He took one, and that's high and away. Point taken. 1-0 the count. That's a strike over the outside edge, 1-1. The ultimate pitcher's pitch there. Not much you can do with that from a hitter's perspective. 1 ball, 1 strike, and another on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Good fastball, threw it by him. A little bit tardy on that one.
Weghalter ready to work already. Here he comes with a 1-2 pitch. Down and out, 2-2. He does not look tired at all.
No, he's still got great tempo. He's had it all night.
Breaking ball beat on the ground toward third, foul. Holding at 2-2.
He gets it, and he is ready to throw it.
Two balls, 2 strikes. He's walked 3, struck out 4. And another 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball beat foul, instant replay. Third base side. Let's do it again.
That's it. 2-strike mentality, 1 pitch at a time. Stay alive in there. Get something you can handle.
Mufnak back in, waiting for the 2-2. Here it is. Swinging a foul back as he battles 3 straight foul balls with 2 strikes, making Weghalter work. No action in the bullpen at this moment for Catholic. They had Hertel up earlier. Here it comes. Swinging a tap foul, just got a piece. That's 4 that he's fouled off now. You'll see the 9th pitch in the at-bat, which becomes the longest at-bat of the game for Jesuit. On 2-2, here comes another. Breaking ball popped up to left. Should be easy for the left fielder Wilson. He'll make the catch. Jesuit down to the last 4 outs. Here's Bronson Goebel, who's grounded into a fielder's choice and lined out.
Number 9, right fielder, Bronson Goebel.
First pitch to Goebel. That's a strike. I mentioned how great a year it's been for Catholic in athletics this school year. Didn't even mention their bowling team, which lost by 7 pins to Brother Martin in the state championship match. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So they've just been dominant across the board.
Yeah, great athletics program at Catholic High at Baton Rouge, absolutely.
Swing and a miss. Easy inning for Weghalter. He's 3 outs away from a win. So are the Bears. Nothing across for Jesuit. Bottom of the 6th coming. And it remains 3-1 Bears. Back in a moment. At Jesuit Baseball on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. And today's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Quick Lane services all makes and models, batteries, tires, oil changes, and more. All done quickly while you enjoy some popcorn. Must be a reason. Hess back to the mound. Look, you got to give Holden Hess a lot of credit. He's hung tough against a really good lineup. Kept this team in this one to give him a chance as he pitches into the 6th, trailing 3-1.
That's a big lightning bolt out in center field.
Yeah, it's coming. Expected it around 9. You hope to get it in regardless, right? Clayton Porsche leads it off. He's grounded out, flied out. Catcher to the mound. Umpire are they gonna take people off the field here? I think they're gonna take them off the field, Danny.
That was a pretty big lightning bolt right out in center field, lit up the whole sky.
So, Rudy, there's going to be a delay here. Lightning bolt out in left field, and that could mean 30 minutes. And we don't know if it's coming, then that's another story.
And every time you get another lightning strike, it's another 30 minutes.
So we're in the bottom of the 6th, and play has been stopped for now, with Catholic leading 3-1. And now I just heard a little thunder out there, so there you go. So we're going to be here for a while, it appears. We're in the 6th inning. It's 3-1. Bears on top of the Blue Jays, and the Bears are 3 outs away from a win. So for them, you know how excruciating this is, to have to sit and wait with a pitcher that's pitching great.
Game has been temporarily suspended due to lightning.
Game temporarily suspended due to lightning. We know that.
The game will resume.
And the game
minimum 30 minutes.
Will be at least 30 minutes away, if that. It's not even so much about rain. It's not raining yet, but we expect it will be. It's about lightning, thunder. That's the problem. You know, if you get it within 7 miles,
Due to the lightning delay,
you have to be cautious about that. So what we will do is we'll talk for a minute or two, and then we're going to throw it back to the studio in New Orleans for Rudy and music on Nash Icon. But and then as far as CrescentCitySports.com is concerned, we'll leave the bug up, and we'll keep things running as long as we can so that you know what's going on. But we are going into a 30-minute delay here at the ballpark with a 3-1 lead for the Bears in the bottom of the 6th inning. Just to recap what's happened here, Catholic took the lead in the bottom of the 1st inning. In the first for Catholic, it was a double by Ben Robichaux, a walk to Trip Dodson, a sacrifice fly by Prescott Marsh after a stolen base by Ben Robichaux made it 1-0. Meanwhile, in the bottom of the 3rd inning, the Bears increased the lead to 2-0 on a double by C.J. Sturiali and a double by Trip Dodson to make it a 2-0 ball game. Catholic made it 3-0 in the 4th when Dalton Wilson was hit by a pitch. Matthew Reinholtz then doubled him home off the top of the wall, narrowly missing a home run, and made it 3-0. Jesuit got on the board in the 5th, a walk to Odioquan, a base hit by Keith Pittman, a sacrifice fly by William Good to make it 3-1, and that's where we stand in the bottom of the 6th inning. The break went about a minute or two ago, so it's at least 30 minutes when you got a lightning delay. So that means we won't be back until at least 9:03 or so, right up in there. And, of course, we're going to update you, whether we start then or not, depending on the weather. We will update you then to let you know what's happening as this light show is getting closer and closer to the ballpark. It's almost here. We knew there would be weather at some point. Originally, the forecast said earlier this afternoon, but then it got pushed back. And we got the feeling that this one might get in by the way it was going. They started it 2 minutes early, and it moved pretty quickly, but not fast enough.
Well, they play in Earth, Wind, and Fire, so.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, at least something good's happening.
Got that right. Great band. Players are going to depart. Fans are asked to depart the stands because of the lightning possibilities. You can't be out in the stands here to be safe enough in that situation. So we're in the bottom of the 6th inning again to set the stage. Catholic on top 3-1 over Jesuit. And we get the stoppage here. And we will return, of course, when play is close to resuming. But what we're going to do is we're going to check back in with you right at the top of the hour to let you know what's going on and let you know if we're close to seeing if, in fact, we're going to play. So we'll see what happens.
Due to the lightning delay, it is requested that you please exit the stadium.
A lot of folks are being asked to exit the stands, and they're all complying by and large right now. You know, you've got some metal bleachers out there, right? That's not the best place to be. So they do have a concourse underneath that people can get to. A lot of people watching and listening, been getting a whole bunch of correspondences. We got you, Kenny. Thank you. Appreciate you too. And many others that have checked in. We appreciate all. Eric, thank you. Nice words. We appreciate that. And again, we greatly appreciate all that listen and watch here this evening. We also want to tell you that Jesuit High School would like to thank the following partners for their support of Jesuit events throughout the year, including Acme Oyster House, the ASB Fund, Banner Chevrolet and Banner Ford, Bent Marine and Bent's RV, Capital One, Alice and Tony Siblich, Dardis Cuvion and Associates, Drago's, home of the original charbroiled oyster, Eustace Insurance and Benefits, a Marsh McLennan agency, First Bank and Trust, a division of Bank Plus, First Horizon Bank, Hancock Whitney, the Lemoyne Company, Loop Photography and Video, Massey's Outfitters, Oxner Health, Reliant Recycling, Ryan Goatee General Contractors LLC, the Sanino family, Dr. Sean Weiss Facial Plastic Surgery, and Janet and John Ryan. Special thanks to all for your support of Jesuit High School. Danny, before we go to break, any chance that this could really change the dynamic of the game, change momentum, or you don't know about pitchers, right?
Yeah, you don't know how Waghalter is going to respond to this. They probably, if things would have kept moving, were going to send him back out there the way he looked in the 6th inning. But now, they might have to go to the bullpen, and at that point, who knows? Who knows at that point once they go to the pen and maybe bring in a righty or a guy that Jesuit sees a little bit better for the 7th inning. So this is not what Catholic High wanted. If Jesuit, if you're Jesuit, you're okay with this. It might give you a chance to see somebody different on the mound in the 7th inning because they weren't seeing Waghalter too good in the 6th. He had a pretty impressive inning there in the 6th. So if it's Jesuit, hey, you might get another arm out there that you can hit a little bit. But this is definitely not what Catholic High wanted. They wanted to get this thing over with and leave Waghalter out there.
Very much so. So, again, that's the situation as we are in the bottom of the 6th inning, and it's a 3-1 ball game in favor of Catholic over Jesuit. He's Danny Ream. I'm Ken Trahan, Rudy Dixon in studio, and we have Ethan Porter here along with Matt Merritt, and we are going to take the break here, and we'll be back and check in at the top of the hour and update you about what's going on. We are in a lightning delay in Hammond. 3-1 Catholic over Jesuit in the 6th. We'll send you back to music at Nash Icon 106.1 FM. And stay with us at CrescentCitySports.com as we keep you posted. You can watch and see what's going on. And again, we'll update you at the top of the hour. Trahan along with Danny Ream from Alumni Field, Pat Kennelly Field, Alumni Field, Pat Kennelly Field, Alumni Field. Call it what you may, right? But we're here in Hammond where we are in a lightning delay. We understand there's been a lightning strike about 5.5 miles away. We still haven't had rain here, but again, anytime there's lightning within 7 miles of any game, it's an automatic 30-minute delay. And this delay is going to carry on because there's been another strike 5.5 miles away. So obviously, this isn't going to restart anytime soon. They have not called anything off. We're just going to sit here and wait to see what transpires. It's 3-1 Catholic over Jesuit in the bottom of the sixth with the Bears due up at the plate. But again, we're in the delay, so we just have to wait and see what happens. Danny, obviously, this is going to carry on. We haven't been told how long they'll wait, but clearly they're going to wait quite a while because there are games scheduled here tomorrow starting at, 2 p.m.?
Yeah, well, the problem is that the rain is all the way up by Jackson moving down through this area. So with the rain that I see on radar coming down in this direction, you're going to have more lightning strikes. And every time you have a lightning strike, it's another 30-minute delay. So it's going to be dicey whether or not you get the rest of this one in.
It will be. Again, you don't want to ever say never because you don't know, but there is a realistic possibility that this will not be finished tonight. And I know that's painstaking because it was close, particularly for Catholic High, to be within 3 outs of victory, and they have to sit and wait. Not easy for Jesuit either because, again, even though Hammond is relatively close to both places, they have to travel back and forth either way to be able to do this. And if they do it tomorrow, it's got to be early because of the other championship games that are scheduled here tomorrow. So I would think that, with the games tomorrow at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock, they'd have to try to get this in at 11 a.m. maybe or 12 noon or something like that.
Yeah, you'd have to play early before the other games that are already on the schedule, but that would be rough for all these, both of these teams have to come back, like you said, tomorrow, warm up, get ready to go, take infield, take outfield, when basically Catholic's down to their final 3 outs that they need to gain to find themselves a spot in the state title game.
Now, you can follow me on Twitter at Ken Trahan. That's at Ken Trahan. I'll keep updating people, as I'll do here in a couple of minutes, as to what's transpiring. And, of course, you can always keep it tuned in to 106.1 FM Nash Icon, where we'll have music resuming here in a minute or so. And also monitor through CrescentCitySports.com video. We'll keep the slate up, and we'll keep you posted on exactly what's happening with the weather delay as we speak. And, again, just to update you, bottom of the 6th inning, 3-1 Bears on top of the Blue Jays with the Bears coming to bat. And Jesuit, the visiting team, only 3 outs away from extinction. The Blue Jays looking ahead if this game continues or when this game continues, one way or the other, either tonight or tomorrow, would have O'Quinn, Clayton, and Pittman, bottom 3 in the order due up. It's been so far Harris Waghalter all the way for Catholic. 6 strong innings, only 1 run on 3 hit. Holden Hess has pitched well for Jesuit, giving up 3 runs on 6 hits in 5 innings to keep his team in the game. But Catholic with the edge here by the score of 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And, of course, players have departed the field. Fans are all underneath. The ones that have stayed, most of them have stayed. And they're underneath here, which I'm sure the underneath is crowded. And, we see a couple of droplets out there. We know it's coming from the standpoint of rain. And we also know that there's lightning within the area. So, therefore, we're sitting in the rain delay, and we continue to wait to see what is going to transpire here as the Catholic Bears lead the Jesuit Blue Jays by the score of 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. We're going to send it back to the studio in Nash Icon for more country music. And, of course, you can continue to monitor CrescentCitySports.com, where we'll update you and let you know as soon as we know something else. At this point, if nothing else transpires, we'll update you at 9:30 and let you know exactly where we're at that particular point in time. Until then, for Danny Ream, Ken Trahan, back at you in about 20 minutes. Ken Trahan with you from Hammond, southeastern Louisiana, the campus of the Mighty Lions of Southeastern, where we are still in a rain delay. It's not even a rain delay, it's a lightning delay here at Pat Kennedy Diamond at Alumni Field, where the Catholic High Bears of Baton Rouge lead the Jesuit Blue Jays 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning of this Division I semifinal game. The winner to play John Curtis Christian on Saturday at 7 p.m. John Curtis, a 3-2 winner over Brother Martin earlier today in a game heard live on 106.1 FM and shown live at CrescentCitySports.com. But here we've been delayed since 8:33, so it's about an hour delay now that we've had. And it is really not rain. We have not really seen rain at the ballpark. It's been all about lightning within 7 miles of the ballpark. And by rule, that stops play. And you cannot continue if that is the case. And that is the case. Most recently, about 9:10 or so, it was said that there was a lightning strike within 5.5 miles of the ballpark. And we're looking at the whole situation with radar. And rain is diving south in this direction. It's a question of whether there's a window whatsoever to be able to resume this game tonight. People are asking if, in fact, they will resume tonight. But I can't answer the question because they're waiting, trying to determine. The issue is that you have championship games here tomorrow, 2 of those starting at 2 p.m. and another at 7 tomorrow. So the problem is, if you do it tomorrow and resume this, you'd have to do it early because at 2 p.m. you've got the Division V state championship game here between number 1 seed Claiborne Christian, number 2 seed Grace Christian. Again, they play at 2 p.m. tomorrow in the Division V state championship game. And then the other game tomorrow is at 7 p.m. Division II state championship game, number 3 seed Vanderbilt Catholic, number 8 seed University Lab. So with those 2 games starting at 2 tomorrow, you'd have to resume this early, probably as early as 10 or 11 a.m. to make sure you get it in, because you can't assume that the game's going to end quickly in 7 innings, even though it's a 3-1 lead for Catholic in the bottom of the 6th inning. Should Jesuit somehow rally and tie it in the 7th, then you'd be running into the next game and so forth and so on, and there's potential weather tomorrow as well. So as a result, if this not finished tonight, in all likelihood, the resumption would be tomorrow morning at some point. And obviously that is still up in the air. How long they will wait tonight to try to get this in, we are waiting on any official word from that. None of the people that are the official people in charge are up here in the press box as we speak. Everyone has vacated the stands, asked to do so because of the lightning threat in the area. We have had none that have hit close to the ballpark, I can tell you that. We saw the lightning in the background beyond the outfield fence further north, but the last time we saw that light was probably 30 minutes ago. But we're told that there was a lightning strike within 7 miles about 20 minutes ago. Therefore, with that in mind, you can't play. It's by rule, once you have a strike, you have to wait at least 30 minutes. And however long you wait, these teams are going to have to get loose. They're sitting in rooms right now. That's what we're told, just waiting to be told it's time to go back out on the field and try to get loose and try to play. So again, the situation is in the bottom of the 6th inning, and it's 3-1, Catholic High on top. And we're sitting and waiting. So we don't know exactly when or where or how this is going to resume or even conclude tonight. The winner of this game moves on to play John Curtis Christian Saturday at 7 p.m. So we're sitting and waiting. So there we have it. We're waiting. Right now we're being told that the teams are going to try to start warming up again at about 9:45, and that they will try to start at 10 or 10:05. But the problem is that there's more bad weather behind that. So if they do,
ladies and gentlemen,
get out here
within earshot, the gates will reopen at 9:45.
So the gates, as I mentioned, they're just announcing it, will reopen at 9:45.
Will reopen at 9:45
to let people in. And they're going to let the players warm up. and they're going to try to resume at 10 or 10:05. So that's the plan. You don't need a large window to try to get in the rest of this game based on where we're at in the bottom of the 6th, but you need a window. And you can't have any more lightning or anything else, so that's the issue. So the situation, which we just got updated, is that they are going to reopen the gates at 9:45 p.m. They are going to try to resume play at 10 or 10:05 p.m. That is the plan at this current time, providing there's no more lightning that shows up in the vicinity, or no more rain, or any rain for that matter, that comes aboard and decides it's going to get in the way of baseball. So what we have again is the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Bears up 3-1 over the Blue Jays, and the Bears coming to the plate in the bottom of the 6th with that lead. So we will come back at you and check back in here right before the top of the hour, unless they decide to start earlier, which I sincerely doubt. So we'll probably be back close to 10 p.m. to get you updated on what's happening, and hopefully at that point we get a chance to resume baseball. That is what we hope for. So we will see what the case may be when that occurs. So with that, we're going to send you back to music and programming from Nash Icon 106.1 FM on radio, and we'll keep this slate up here on CrescentCitySports.com so you can see what's going on. And we'll be back at you just before the top of the hour from Pat Kennelly Diamond at Alumni Field. Talk to you in about 20 minutes.
are 106.1 Nash Icon, WRKN, Picayune, New Orleans.
And welcome back to Pat Kennelly Diamond Alumni Field in Hammond in southeastern Louisiana, where baseball is going to be played, as we are just about set to resume here in the bottom of the 6th inning with Catholic leading Jesuit 3-1. Ken Trahan with you. We're now at 1 hour and 30 minutes for the delay because of lightning, but as we speak, the Blue Jays are about to take the field here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And we're glad you've stuck with us, and we're sticking with you. And we're so pleased that you've chosen to do this here this evening. Catholic High leading 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th, and the Jesuit Blue Jays are going to have a new pitcher here in the bottom of the 6th. Ryan Porsche is coming on the pitch in the 6th inning for Jesuit in relief of Holden Hess. Hess went 5 innings, 6 hits. He allowed 3 runs, 3 earned runs, walked 1, struck out 6, hit a batter, pitched well, could lose, cannot win. And now Ryan Porsche takes over, the senior at 6'4", 225 pounds. Porsche taking his warm-up tosses for the Blue Jays. Ryan Porsche on the year has a record of 5-5, an earned run average of 2.85. Ryan Porsche, 71 1/3 innings, most on the staff by far. Ryan Porsche on the year has allowed 36 runs, 29 earned on only 47 hits in those 71 1/3 innings. He's walked 26, struck out 85 on the year. 7 complete games to his credit. He's been Jesuit's ace. He did not start this game, but he's in there now trying to keep this a 3-1 game as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning as Catholic is ready to send up its 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Clayton Porsche, Daniel Hardin, and Dalton Wilson. As play will resume here momentarily as Porsche takes his warm-up tosses. Jesuit invites you to join us for the 30th annual Blue Jay Fishing Rodeo. This year it's getting a new name in honor of and memory of someone who loved the event and did so much to promote it. The Jesuit Fishing Rodeo will now be called the Brother Darnus Fishing Rodeo. This year's event will be held on Saturday, July 16th. For more information, you can check the Jesuit website soon. We hope you will. We're ready to go here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-1 Catholic on top. And we send our thanks to Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in the Metro New Orleans market. Must be a reason. Lamarck ready to go. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Porsche will resume play for Catholic from the right side. And the first pitch on the way in the 6th inning is a ball outside at 10:05. So 1 hour and 32-minute rain delay, or lightning delay as it were. 1-0 the count. Porsche the sign, ready with the pitch. That's a fast strike to make the count 1-1. Good job by this Lafayette crew in this game of calling this contest. Ball and a strike. Ryan Porsche with the sign, and he deals in a swing and a foul back. So it's 1-2 on Porsche. Hardin and Wilson to follow. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Say hi to Ryan Manali and his team listening in, coming back from their spring game. 1-2 the count. Next one on the way, and a breaking ball he laid off. Check, they appeal. First base umpire still asking no. He says they finally got him to appeal. Home plate umpire took a while to do that. 2-2 the count on Porsche. Right-handed swinger back in, awaiting the 2-2 pitch. Time called by the hitter. Ready once more. Here is the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a pop, foul back. We'll do it again. Matter of trying to get this in with the window of whatever window we have in terms of potential rain, lightning, or otherwise. 2-2 the count, bottom of the 6th. 3-1 Catholic. Bears batting with nobody out. After 1 hour and 32 lightning delay. Hitter steps out again. So things going at a slow pace here. Now ready. And another 2-2 pitch from Porsche. High, it's 3-2. Catholic hitters have battled all game, working counts, fouling pitches off, extending at bats. They've not gone down in order in the game. Payoff pitch on the way. Ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Bendick. Throw across right on the money, 1 out. Porsche wins the battle with Porsche. And now Daniel Harden, who struck out and flied out, will bat.
Number 25, designated hitter, Daniel Harden.
Here's Harden. Left-handed hitter with speed. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Porsche gets ahead of Harden. Quite a few fans have stuck around. They're back watching. Here is the 0-1 pitch. That's high and away, and it's 1-1. St. Thomas Aquinas, a 9-0 winner over Episcopal in Division III. They'll play St. Charles Catholic Saturday at 3 o'clock here in the championship game. Time called again. I mean, this is really operating at a pretty slow pace considering the situation. Hitter back in again. And here's the 1-1. That's down and in, and it's 2-1. Don't know what the window is, but you certainly want to climb through it. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch on the way. Swinging a pop-up foul. Left side over toward the Catholic dugout, but it's going to make the seats on top of the Catholic dugout, in fact, and it's 2-2. Chased by Bendick and Oquan. They return to their spots. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Arnon back in. Porsche the sign from Brandau with a 2-2 pitch. Fastball foul back. Again, they are tough at the plate. Battle and battle. Make you throw pitches continuously. This Bears club of Brad Bass. It's a lot of bees. 2-2 the count. Here's another on the way. Swing and a miss. Porsche struck him out for out number 2. And the batter will be Dalton Wilson. He's singled. He's been hit by a pitch as he heads to the plate.
Number 31, left fielder, Dalton Wilson.
Here's Wilson. From the left side. First pitch on the way. Bunts it in the air. And terrific play by Brandau. Diving about 25 feet up the third baseline. The Jesuit catcher Brandau with a terrific catch to end the inning. And that's the first 1-2-3 inning of the game. Nothing across for Catholic. Last chance coming for Jesuit. 3-1 Bears. Back in a moment on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com. To the 7th inning, it's 3-1 Catholic on top of Jesuit, and the Bears are coming in with a relief pitcher to try to close it. Kyle Hertel taking over for the Bears. Hertel coming on to try to get the save after the long delay. Harris Weghalter was terrific. 6 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run. And he walked 3, struck out 5. Could win, cannot lose. And there's Odie Oquan to lead it off for Jesuit in the 7th. Oquan has walked and scored. He's fly to right. Clayton and Pittman to follow. Hertel, the right-hander, 5 foot 175, a senior. The numbers are terrific. He delivers low and away, ball 1. Hertel on the year, 1-0 with a 1.21 earned run average and a save. 1-0 the count. Here's another from Hertel. That's a strike. It's 1-1. Oakland taking all the way. 17 in the 3rd innings for Hertel. 11 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned. He's walked only 3. Good command. 14 strikeouts. Swinging a foul. It's 1-2. Blue Jays trying to get the leadoff man on. They've done that 3 times in the 6 innings. They've only had 1 run. A ball and 2 strikes. Right-hander is ready. He kicks and he deals. Struck him out swinging, 1 out. Catholic is 2 outs away from a win and a state championship game appearance. The batter is Kanan Clayton. He struck out swinging. He's grounded to 3rd.
First baseman, Kanan Clayton.
Blue Jays would love to get a runner and get the game to good if they could. Clayton to the plate. Clayton and Kenny Goodley communicating. Clayton with a word or two for the home plate umpire. Still isn't in the box, which makes Hertel wait. All the while, again, things have gone slowly since we've resumed here. Now we're ready. They're deep for Clayton. The pitch on the way. Strike called. It's 0-1. Hertel, nice free and easy motion. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2 pitch, and a swing and a ground ball to second. Easy chance, Robichaux throws him out, 2 gone. Last chance for Jesuit will be Keith Pittman, who has struck out and singled.
Now batting number 10, shortstop, Keith Pittman.
Here's Pittman. Last chance for the Blue Jays. Right-handed hitter. The senior waits the pitch. Ball down and out, 1-0. So 1 ball and no strikes on Keith Pittman. Here's another pitch on the way. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Down and away, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Hertel trying to close it out. Just needs 1 more out. 2-1. Swing and a foul. First base side. Catholic's a strike away from the state championship game. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bear fans on their feet. Hertel the sign. And here is the 2-2. Inside and high. It is full, 3-2 to Keith Pittman. Three balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitches on the way. Swinging a little looping liner in the right. That is caught by the second baseman, Robichaux, and the Catholic Bears have defeated the Jesuit Blue Jays by the score of 3-1 here this evening. Outstanding catch by Robichaux to end it, and the Bears have won it by the score of 3-1. Well done by Catholic. Pitching outstanding. And Hertel came in and got all 3 outs here without a problem in the 7th inning to pick up the save. And the Bears will advance to the Division I state championship game with a 3-1 win over Jesuit. We'll take a timeout. Back in a moment. It's Jesuit Baseball on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com.
Do you love your dogs and cats? Then you need to know that spaying and neutering your pet reduces their risk of cancer. That's right, spay-neuter helps prevent some cancers. It also eliminates other health risks and behavioral issues. We're Low Cost Animal Medical Center, a nonprofit veterinary clinic offering top-quality spay-neuter at low cost. And if you live in Jefferson Parish, your price will even be lower, possibly free. Give us a call.
Catholic Bears defeat the Jesuit Blue Jays 3-1 here this evening at Pat Kennelly Diamond at Alumni Field. Totals of the ball game: for Catholic, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. For Jesuit, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 5 men were stranded. The winning pitcher, Harris Waghalter, went 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, walked 3, struck out 5. He improves to 7-1. The losing pitcher, Holden Hess, pitched solidly but lost. Went to 5-3 with the defeat. You give a save to Kyle Hurdle, who set the Blue Jays down in order in the 7th inning. The game was delayed for 1 hour and 32 minutes and overall took 3 hours and 39 minutes to complete as Catholic defeats Jesuit 3-1. The Bears improved to 30-7, a magical 30th win. And Jesuit drops to 23-14, season complete for the defending champion, who is ousted. The Catholic Bears advance to the state championship game on Saturday night at 7 p.m. here at Pat Kennelly Diamond Alumni Field to take on number 3 seed John Curtis Christian. The Patriots, a 3-2 winner over number 2 Brother Martin earlier today. Hope you enjoyed all the action on 106.1 FM Nash Icon and at CrescentCitySports.com here this evening and this afternoon and beyond. Once again tonight, our final was Catholic 3 and Jesuit 1. Want to salute Rudy Dixon in studio for a long day. Did a great job. Want to salute Matt Merritt for a job well done. Ethan Porta as well. And we are greatly appreciative that you watch and listen. We have more good news on baseball to come from Crescent City Sports. So we encourage you to go to the website to check that out here in the coming week to find that out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it if you like high school baseball. Once again, our final score tonight, 3-1, the Bears over the Blue Jays. From Hammond, this is Ken Trahan saying thanks for joining us and be a good sport. God bless you one and all. We are rounding third and heading home. So long.